continuing our Hobo cop. That is not the strictest Hobo cop lifestyle. I found out how to actually inspect the body. Turns out I'm just gonna have to fail at this.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
I mean, I have a 3% chance of passing.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you expect.
Alright, walk away. Up. Couldn't even get a few steps.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in.
Guess that's why it's try.
Pushes it out, burst by burst,
Ugh.
until a pool
Don't
of
call
vomit
it
lies under
bursting.
your and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The
Yeah,
hangover is
thanks,
clearly
Kim.
making it worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store.
It'd be really crazy if you're just like, yeah, hand me that handkerchief back. I can't imagine a person who would do that. Portier. You'll probably give it to me for free.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I don't think mine can get any worse. I mean, maybe he'll knock it down. Maybe he'll do something good for once. It is standing by like a
There he
thread.
still is, looking right
Alright,
through you.
hold on. How do I use this?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to
Alright,
that ammonia only makes it
no!
worse. The combination forces tears out of your
I was thinking like
You manage to keep
ammonia is not a good smell.
when the vomiting is done. Your
God,
tears.
there is a fucking huge puddle. I'm shocked he has anything left in him.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing a tough outsider. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea. Clear our heads. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together.
My shit is,
No, it's not. Officer.
is like probably as good as it's gonna be.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something
Volumetric
acceptable
shit
for
compressor. Okay, this is the way to get my shit together. Found it.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright. Where's my shit compressor at? My shit is apart. Alright. have a, oh, we have a map? Nope. We have a debrief. After 2100. And do that on Wednesday. So we have some time. What else? I gotta get the karaoke song. Anything that says it's gonna take some time, I'm gonna. Okay, I need to find the lady driver. That's another thing. Oh, maybe this dude will know since he's a driver.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about it.
Man, I was hoping she'd catch a break. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some mastermind evildoer. Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Again, not a lie as far as you can tell.
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Yeah.
A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam. Damn, I don't want to. Please just let it go.
I mean,
You can't just let it go.
she was a drug
That's
runner.
how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The
Yeah.
girl's trouble. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Yeah.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent
Tommy's a
act
good
include
guy.
trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something.
I was thinking that
Push
too.
Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah. You're a good
Wow.
guy, Tommy.
This makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Yeah, hopefully the gray-haired woman will actually talk. Come on, get over here. Let's see. Are you still crazy?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of her cornered beast.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Damn, that's a pretty bad place to be.
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic?
Forget, this is
when you can make the world without
1970s?
wonder? Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is. I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age. Someone was...
I'm glad you're not a crazy person.
They are someone's memories, Woody. What difference does it make if it's
Oh,
me?
I spoke a bit too
They're
soon.
beautiful.
I mean, that
all
is true.
matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for the...
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole. Diamonds?
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be...
Damn, they got me.
The lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in?
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand. Strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Fine, I'll just go
What
in.
do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am...
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest.
Then what will you get?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Why would I want to do that? Loman, what in the name of God are you talking about? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad. The U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Loman?
I don't know what
It's
those
diamonds,
places are.
Loman, obviously. Easy. Is the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the... Or I can just relax and let...
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesque.
I'll leave you to you. Alright, time to talk to you again.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
well, I'll do that later, but first, some questions.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Why doesn't Kim take the lead
He has
more
peonies.
often? He's so much more
Some
competent.
say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting...
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out
Yo,
who that is.
go Kim, go.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the...
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Hold on. I need... The -1 gives me go fuck yourself. Hold on.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oh, I finished getting my shit together.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels.
Alright. Good. Got my shit together. What are these? Torque, aces high, aces low, hobo cop, inexplicable feminist agenda. Didn't look at these before. Homosexual underground is the one that just pops out at me. Actual art degree. I could have sworn I got a new thought. Hold on. Let me become more threatening real quick. I feel like I'm the most threatening I can be. Maybe that would give me something, but
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to
still
tell me to
17.
Fuck off again?
It's a white check. I'll do it.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
What?
Oh,
What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're outside.
what was that morale damage?
There's some kind of homo thing.
The lieutenant gives you a
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Yeah. Okay, I got my shit together. Let's try and take down the body again. Can I perceive these tracks?
see a set of tire tracks.
Damn it. Hold on. Actually, I might need the tank top. Tank top might help to take the body down without just puking my guts out a third time.
There he still is, looking right through.
Okay, my shit is
his white
compressed.
eyes.
Come on.
As you breathe,
There we go.
the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The man before you is naked, but for
Okay.
a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. An
Tattoos
intricate
are
web of blue
interesting.
lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time his corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Man, I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
A true get sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here,
I
a
don't
souvenir.
need it, but
Don't lose
okay.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks
Right.
by, his mouth mute, and the hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged.
Yeah, I thought this was a rope, but it's
cuts
a
into
belt.
his neck. Above, a sliding buckle.
Industrial strength. A can used for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
it's
question.
One of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either. Did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated.
No, you feel like it was something else. But what?
I'm going to
Yes.
repeat what Inland Empire says.
This belt worries me. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in The material appears to be ceramic.
Yeah, that's
Its clean
interesting.
white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. Delicate and fragile, They feel these are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. Under the heel, fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Damn.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
Of
Ah,
course.
yeah.
The
I just thought
lieutenant
like
nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and
they were
sarcasm.
super
This
expensive.
time, the latter.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the Hobo company. Just something I scraped
How
together from my
come?
station.
Uh,
An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
I don't have
He's
it though.
not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
So it's probably that. What's her name? Like Jules, the person on the boat. Probably one of her people.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a
Why
lookout for this
leave
species.
the boots?
The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
The sabatons dangle off. A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
Faint, organic, like the scales of some ancient white monster. Cracked and pearly. This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
I'll just give it a try, because it feels weird that they would leave the boots on
The
him.
stench fills your nostrils.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull.
Brutal!
Ooh.
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, Homo!
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. Alright then. You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
Processing will take care of that. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His eyes are milky white, and dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to...
Can I talk to the dead man?
I'm gone.
Oh shit! I didn't expect it.
I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. Go ahead, Hobo. Into the wild pale yon in the past. Way out west. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk.
Thanks for the input,
Your
Necktie.
wild imagination is doing this.
He loves those. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Here you go, loony. Because you have.
Yeah.
Do I remind you of someone? Sure I do. You were just a come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features, if possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Hmm.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color coursing.
So, what do you think? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little spot.
Fucking
Stop talking,
shit
little
kids.
coin-slot. It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten in.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram.
The fuck he say?
Talking about shit.
Did
Yeah.
we? I don't.
I mean, less shit is a good thing. We already have like a bunch of vomit around.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Of course. Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do think.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name. Come back later, cop out.
The steel reinforced bed represents a unique challenge. I brought the cadaver
Yeah.
is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the bed without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case.
Yeah.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer.
Climb up there and saw the there has to be a less risky way. Someone else? You mean like the police? Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
How about shooting him down?
Bang time, pig. Shoot it.
How? It absolutely will not, officer. That's not
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Don't miss. The pig.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Yeah. Let's see what Kim does.
With his elbow sharp,
Oh yeah, Kim.
produces a lightweight firearm.
Let's go.
Paper cartridge in the barrel.
Let's go.
The scouring stick and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stess position, taking aim.
Yeah, go.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
It's a good idea.
about his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight.
Fucking idiot. Muckabat asshole.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
What are my reflexes? Hand-eye coordination. It's okay, not great. I do have a level up point. I need to find out those tracks. I need to find the tracks. That's the major thing. I could think about ways to get him down. Alright. What do I need to get these fucking tire tracks noticed?
You see a set of tire tracks.
Perception.
Brown slush
Okay.
covers them.
Let's
You
go.
See a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Oh, fuck me. I needed visual calculus. Hold on, can I roll back that save? Load game. It is... That's a while ago. It's like 15 minutes. We can skip through the dialogue. Because that's going to be like setting my character for a while. I'd rather just do the 15 or 20 minutes it takes to redo that. Hey, I didn't fuck up the conversation with the racist yet, so that's a plus. Let's
Looking
go
for
through
something,
this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Headed something. He stole it. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cubs don't run Evashel West.
No.
The name looks like the...
Yeah, him.
Then
Yeah,
not just the unit.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality.
you're not peon.
No.
He's surprisingly good.
It's not a hard job.
I'm not scared of...
You've seen the...
Nah, you...
The lieutenant, I've softened him up. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. Volumetric shit compressor.
Okay, got that. Don't take the moral damage.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye. As you breathe in, the
Okay.
odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind. The man before you is naked and intricate. His corpse is marked alcohol and heartbreak.
A map of the stars.
As if someone...
So am I.
He takes a thin piece.
An instant color. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste more.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, it's here.
the glassy-eyed corpse, the material delicate. These are clearly not boots. They're
Indeed. Ceramic plate under the heel. Fair weather. It is. We've requested for a full set. About as a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, it's a lot. Piece by piece, we should keep a lookout for these species. The armor,
the sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form.
that's for us to find out. My initial report on just some...
He's not actually...
I agree. This equipment is way...
A small,
It's anything but...
faint, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood material. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth blot. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50,
that's
100,
new.
1.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when
Good,
we're done.
good shit.
Either
Good
station
thing I
is
reloaded.
for us.
The cadaver slowly. The hangman's knot is.
Industrial strength. You can use for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. I'm still approaching the...
No. You feel.
Yes, it often is. This bed worries me. A noose is... That ladder can't carry a grown man. It's not merely polyester. This makes getting him down much...
The cadaver hangs from the. His eyes. Dark brown hair grows on his head.
I'm gone. I'm a joke. Go ahead. In the past. What do you mean? It's the him.
Yeah, man!
He loves those. Because you're a copper root. Here you go. Fuck no. You're... No, you don't. Between you and... Because... You... Come back later, Coppo.
As you narrow your only the lower extremities,
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh,
the monster.
so what do you think? I do.
Stop. He means he fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have... I agree.
His personality is no.
Totally there. Absolutely.
A pool of blood.
The victim appeared...
The fuck he...
Talking about shit.
Maybe.
But there is no breath to catch. Oh,
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
the cadaver slowly twists on the cargo.
Of course. You come back later.
The cadaver is a good 1 point... Someone else? You mean like... someone like a paid garbage man? I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down fast.
Oop.
Climb up there. There has to be a less risky... We are not getting him down already. Not... I was really hoping we wouldn't.
But what other options?
Yeah.
How? It absolutely will not, officer.
Yeah, now what?
They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno.
Silence. And produces a lightweight.
You get a
file.
second shot at this.
Drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fella's desk position, taking.
He's gonna fuck him.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely.
Alright. We did all that. We actually got a better investigation. Give me my visual calculus. Alright.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush.
Give me it.
The tire
There we
tracks were
go.
left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Start, reverse, turn. Interesting.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a...
Somehow that makes you feel scared.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a
Can also have a second shot at this.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from... Wow.
Ah.
Still not doing it. You're bad at this.
Don't beat yourself down. Neither can I.
If we got one.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Fuck are you talking about? What is this?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing?
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a jack. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno.
God.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Don't fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly, yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around...
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here, protect...
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels...
You're
Still,
not the charitable
seems
type.
suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
You're testing...
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't...
Manana is an interesting wrinkle. Maybe he was here again to cover things up. But Kuno's a fucking idiot. I hate that kid. Just threw away evidence.
How can I help you? The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union Pro.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know?
Yeah.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cup's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library.
How does it?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle.
Is that how you pronounce that? I've always pronounced it curious. Because I've never heard anyone say it in real life. Cuirass. Curious?
they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor through. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots, though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off you. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
You know, I'm surprised that they didn't just hack off the legs since the armor was that expensive. They already killed the guy. Go in here. Okay. Alright. Maybe we can find something at the pawn shop. Maybe he knows something.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many have. Looking at his wares, a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Yeah, we're leaving. I thought someone might try and sell it, considering it's like a year's worth of salary just for one part. Okay, so we go to the radio, put in the serial number for the boots. Come on, let me get a drink.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sure, officer. What's the number? And got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately.
The Insane Clown Posse database?
Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then. The international collaboration.
Oh, it's not as cool.
They keep detailed records of all military technology produced by licensed manufacturers. That's one of the reasons the Moral intern spearheaded the creation of... Officer, as much as I appreciate your efforts to lighten the mood, we both have important work to get back to. No, and I doubt they'll get back to you before tomorrow morning. And 57...
In the cabin,
That'd be crazy if they just immediately got back before I even dropped the radio. Hey, look who's back. Me.
Fuck does Kuno care? So? Fuck, okay.
Kuno sent your fat ass back.
Look, pig, Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. What is this? trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. After this shit, you better have...
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't...
Alright, okay. I really should get that map.
Several maps have... The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. Picture postcard. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for... The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is to the east, rolling hillsides. The Huron, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium light.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Yeah. The map.
Crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label read. You carefully fold them.
Oh wait, there's an internal thought about the gum, I'm pretty sure.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. With your finger moves through the various, finally coming to a halt on the spot.
Okay. I wonder if I have an actual map. Okay. Oh. They didn't make it easy, did they? So this is the waterfront. This is where I am. That's the docks. I don't know what this is. This mecca. Is it? It's where the drawbridge is. Oh wait, this is the hotel, is it? No, this is the... Man. I'll think about it. Point is, there's a church and a fishery that I haven't gone to yet. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the lady on the boat. Also, maybe graffiti girl will let me know about the drug runner lady.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right? Does anyone in a city like this?
That's true.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it? What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a look. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time. No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Oh. Actually shocked I got that out of her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
That's the man who was killed.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something...
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
That's the man who was killed.
Better not tie the forestay...
She wants to answer the question. Protocol...
On the contrary, officer. There are yet camioneers you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would...
They must have someone in an overlook.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Oh, I have to talk to, what's his name? The, shady seller dude. Glasses. Actually, he's like who I talked to in the beginning. I don't know if he'll give anything else to me.
Everything's still full here, officer.
Nope.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of both
Ooh.
the cause was probably a motor vehicle. These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier in front of the whirling rags. Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater.
Yo,
at
visual
35
calculus is so cool.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack. The panel served as a takeoff ramp. The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard. The vehicle vehicle soared through the air.
I read that one.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samarin button billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently, within the past 72 hours. Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast. There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22. It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires. Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive. You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you.
I like how it's blank, as if it all happened in like an instant.
What kind of car do you think it was?
This is the one that has thin tires. But this is the one that's lightweight to survive it. Think maybe they could put these tires on here?
That's quite likely, from what I can tell. Oh. The traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant.
What's that? Oh. I gotta stop, like, pressing Shift Tab.
The lights are so pretty when it gets... I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
There is stress and unease behind these words.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second. And some
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's a problem.
Anything else you wanted to talk about? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books and
Okay. We'll ask that lady how it is. She's got like a pentagram or something in the back.
Hello again, esteemed Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for...
I kind of want to see what's
the
back here
curtains,
there.
tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if torn. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron inhabited. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do. Just as you're about to pull apart.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off-limit. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open it. I won't be held responsible.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why?
Run the cop card.
Was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so...
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
employees, I told you. Now please step away from— You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Thank you. Let's just talk about this—
What are you, a coward?
There is something mysterious about the curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
I don't know if I need anything, because the books can pass time.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring an extremely muscular.
Probably for, like, physical boosting. This is for a detective.
With crime fiction. These books, what's more, they come not a single mention of all the stress. Shelves filled to the brim.
I can't buy them.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they're. Browsing through, suddenly, a particularly odd title, High Speed Love, chronicles the romance between two. Next to Irv's life story. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality, Guillaume Bevy.
Oh wait, I completely skipped that.
Rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not— I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing.
That's a
Go ahead.
lot.
Take your— I would say—
Hold on.
The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. A very influential historical figure. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point, perhaps for a layman.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Certainly.
You feel like you should get this one.
Inland Empire may lead me
This
astray there.
bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and amidst the various books, the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance. On
The
the
essential
other hand,
oil
can
people.
basically take care of, and when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because the book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Yeah.
You sense something.
Check failure!
From the shelf, but it lacks form and substance. And soon
That was 92%. Come on. I really need it to be like 21, whatever that is. That's what? 21 minus 12 is 9 p.m. So I can go track the smoker down. Oh, Union Hall's open. What's that? Oh, that's not the hall. It's the kitchen.
A thin man is smoking, but as you step in, he nods toward the table. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please, it's not funny. The man puts his cup down.
Oh, wow.
Something. His left hand
I was gonna
drawing
not
marks
call
in
you
the air.
Grassy Quebec, but now I have to.
He smiles and bangs his ladle. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling. And you see ahead. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation. If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria man.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The door does not.
Alright, we'll talk to Gart. Oh, there's actually like a lot of people here. I can't talk to any of them except for you. And you. Well, that's not really a conversation, but... How about you?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, the man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk.
You've just been
Attempting to maintain an air of
letting that place exist for 10 years?
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't... So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Can I pick the lock? No. Maybe I need like a kit or something. There's a woman upstairs. Maybe she saw something. Yo, welcome to the crib.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suit. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to say.
Yo, look into my life.
Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe.
Yo, do you understand now how I don't know anything?
I can see that.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. The fan stands still. The lights are on.
Man, I really just want it to be 9 o'clock so I can go talk to the smoker.
Hello again, sweetie. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the whirling in rags? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the
I don't know
I haven't
about
seen
that.
very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I honestly don't.
There.
Oh,
The
51?
year's 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket. Even the lieutenant studies. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How?
I can tell that this is.
Oh, there's a
taxing for you,
lot.
So I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's
I don't
called
think
the
I
zone
don't
of
think it was
control,
that, but
under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven. Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble.
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of defeat.
is that
I'm afraid.
true?
The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. It has something to do with everything.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can...
Someone more educated in sweet.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy.
I know where you can find one wealthy person. Yeah, I should move the button.
You're back. Good. Is reality.
Yes, reality is your side case.
That's accurate.
An experimental side case.
How truly curious. A sort of philosophy.
Yeah, I'm playing it off cool.
Are they now?
A deep synthesis.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
We're in Martinez, baby. A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed. Aren't we?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the Reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, it's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. Yes, we're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable. Flowing.
Caillou, as you already know.
Caillou?
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea.
It is
That
clear this
bald
is of enormous value to her
piece of shit.
and to humanity.
I don't know why people are mad at Caillou.
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city, a great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriot.
History detective.
Okay, I guess this is like a borough of the main city?
Our part in it, at least. Our centuries. The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Il-Marat, depending on your creed. In the DeLorean century, 380 years ago, they say it's where the terrible question, by that I mean, conflict. We're standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island, able to sustain up to 200 million people, in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean. The world's connective tissue. It's where the money is. I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are...
Silence. The water. The light. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
Takes a while to learn.
This is what I thought you need to complete.
Was there something else you wanted to know?
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory impaired. Might I suggest not asking them all right now?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far. And diligent boys remember where they know.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
I got nothing else to do.
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. For the big time. The revolution.
Oh, the lights went on.
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. Those would be the communists.
Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World
Damn.
Revolution. But the communists, and the anarchists too, they shot them well. So well, did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle.
Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it. Oh, lots of people. Even the
I mean,
king got
yeah,
shot
there's
in the head,
38
thrown
million.
beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, the real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad. I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully
That tracks that
fascist
a king, a monarch would be just a capitalist.
the liberals got the mineral rights.
Damn,
And by
liberals.
mineral rights, I mean everything.
Oh.
Liberals are usually middle-class people, detective. Or the remaining... Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the Ultra. They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones...
We. She's one of them.
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights. The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They, at least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist. Of course. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work. The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. The revolution began in '02. It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Sarat.
Damn, I really need this to go faster.
Disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government. It made people overthrow their governments. Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The act from Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol. Why? You and I, officer.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you...
Yeah.
No doubt. We share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
I don't think so.
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the coalition of nations.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill, Precinct 41.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol. After the failure of the modernity, they developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Time flies. The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest...
In the 40s?
It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash.
An Isla-wide hangover, you might say. Welcome to reality, baby.
For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
There's the reality lowdown. Okay.
They picked the winning side. That's why they're here, and others are not. Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and let the I would have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. Good question. What would you have done differently?
Damn. Yeah.
And I asked you.
Fuck. I was trying to pass the bag.
Citizens militia. What insight has acute
I'm just gonna say I don't know.
Most likely. Not far from here. Maybe even right here. During the beachhead. Defending the coast the day the coalition took the city. No. Almost certainly. The commune would have forced you. Such was the fate of the undecided. They are what they are, anyway.
Not so fast.
2020.
Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer. She won't maneuver her way out.
Yeah. What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. I am an ultra.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking, revealing.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. We surrendered the nation to financial colonists. No sane person identifies as an ultra anymore. Not in broad daylight.
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride.
I feel like that's a bit much. To just say straight to her face. Not forgiving you. Once again, not forgiving you. I do care. I feel like I'll just go with this one.
I hope we can remain collegial, despite my monstrousness. When the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of nothing settled, simply fades a bird? A Svenicid? Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at This is the pier of Ortu. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements.
Yo, she's just giving me the XP.
Bâtiment. After the Bâtiment Nouveau. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate. Before the splat.
You can hear from there? Damn, you have incredible hearing.
Wonderful.
And
The girl in the old lady rags. Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of... Yes, you and I belong to the supraculture.
I mean, like, counterculture, I guess.
Heard. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture. I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. All right. What next?
You can try it.
6 kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs. To his left, his partner, Emil. Yes, he lost his mind. Tilbrook answers. Fingers on the we always do.
You? You're an officer of the RCM. It stands for Revachol Citizens Militia. Nothing more nor less than the de facto.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin. The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the emergency.
All three are good to know when we are out policing.
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way ours seemingly. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with it. The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell. They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, our Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Yeah, I can see why Kim was like, maybe you should go later, because that was a lot to just dump on me. Like a lot. I'm pretty sure I got like 2 level ups from that. Alright. Can I open this? I can. This would look like a weirdo, though. Let's see. Did get a new jacket. So the blazer gets me cop power. This one gives me suggestion. Gets rid of my half-light, but I'm not really using too much strength or body power anyway, so I'm good. I think there was another container I can open over here somewhere. No, I can't open that? Huh. Can't do anything about that, can I? Pretty sure there's doors and stuff. Wasn't there a lock or something?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number in no reply. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle...
You seem committed to it, so go on.
Alright, Kim's with it.
The shackle snaps like a...
After you, detective.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive...
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Ooh. And also drug traffickers. Wonder if this was that woman's room. Hold on. I don't know what that does. I just want to interacted with that star before. Kim, do you have anything to say?
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrocks. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic yet thorough. Prioritizes containers. I don't know.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre.
This guy's gonna show up in like 10 minutes. I don't know how to wait. Oh, that's a blue box. Money. Let's see, there's anything I can do in the meantime. Secret passage. Find the vehicle that's on the other side. She's down the coast. The boots off. That's also with the girl. Guess I can ask for help, though. I could ask for the tattoos. That jacked black dude has tattoos. That's gonna take a while. Gonna take a while. Ah, shit, I just came from there. And if it would roll over to 21 right now, that would be ideal. Give me a drink. It's on the other side of the fence. Oh, wait, can I go into the greenhouse? Nope. You got anything for me?
Trying to sneak up on me?
Nope. Don't know why I even bothered.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Maybe I can get higher. With that.
Just an ordinary wall.
Nope.
Nothing to see.
It's cool how it how it works. Oh, this is actually really impressive lighting. Alright, I was gonna look at that wooden door. I think I can break it down. I think I just really messed up on that check.
Inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten.
Perception. Alright. You can use this.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing.
Alright, do I have anything to help perception? Alright, I'll put this on.
Inconspicuous pile.
Give it to me.
It's nice and
no!
Well laid. It reveals no secret.
Stop! Oh, there's money on the ground.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight measure.
Alright. Well, looks like we're trying.
Hola, wandering How can I help you?
Alright. That's right. You have to talk to him. You can't try anything.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Come on.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation.
Let's try and maximize. How do I drink this?
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol.
Oh wait.
Here's where the magic. Oh
Right.
no, you don't. Not this one. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore red. The gods have been generous. Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back, nothing. Some mental stuff.
Yeah.
The golden sun melts down.
We'll do it.
Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are from the void we came.
Right. Get rid of that. I don't know. Maybe having a pry bar and bolt cutters would help in the fight.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Let's try it. Ooh. 1-4 shot.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand. He's squeezing
I mean,
it.
I punched him. Well, I tried to punch him.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcohol. Your fist
Ow.
cracks in his hand like a rifle.
Oh.
Pain. The words to the song have changed. Say, I am.
I could take another health.
Your hand twists in his grip. Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homo-erotic organization any further. Racist. Welcome to Revachol. He must think red. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a free no longer. Your silence betrays.
Alright. Well,
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where we might have to shoot randomly. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that way. We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it. We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it. And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
I might attack him.
That's right. You should.
I might get stronger. I need that harbor.
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Yeah, who would have thought?
less aggression with the native. Don't let the chief
Don't.
fool you next time.
I like that.
You don't need to be that up.
Not bad advice, actually.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Alright. Didn't we get, like health items? Or are those used like instantly? That would be bad. Let's see. Hey, I'm back.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
Hold on. I'm just gonna save scum it. I have a 58% chance, so there's a... It's higher than 50. Let's do it. No, I'm dead. No, he's just gonna crush my fist.
It has happened again. Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you?
Alright.
Good. Now go.
Oh, okay.
Enter cardiac arrest. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your
Oh, that's like 2
whatever
morale.
level, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving.
Nothing you can say.
Damn. We'll load that up again.
Your race descent has only
We'll go for it.
worsened since
Yeah.
you have really let
Ooh.
yourself go. Just like that, instinct took over.
Oh, into the throat.
Into his throat. Into the man is reeling, gasping for air. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man.
Oh, 360 spin kick.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up. Dead as
Absolutely.
fist on the button, the man collapses.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprising.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Yo, what's up?
The man is
Alright.
Knocked him out good. Like the flying desperado. It's that really cool flying desperado spin kick you did, Boyadero. Often performed by the most hard-bodied boyaderos on the steps. So, what's on your mind this time?
Alright.
Went native on the chief, huh?
I don't like the term went native.
Should have just punched him in the throat again.
wrong. You did the right thing, Measurehead.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Alright. It's 21. Gotta go find that smoker. Yeah, took a wrong turn. Ooh. Nope. Don't investigate now.
All around you, rain falls. The spring thaw must be here. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from grey sky like great battleships. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak. A traffic jam. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops.
I have a brother in the cut.
Damn.
Where the wood at?
In the rain, your vision blurs.
Right.
You wipe your face with your hand. Coalition aerostatics hang.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Right, we need to get to the smoker. Why did it move so fast? Get there. Maybe I'll jacket. There, the coat. I don't know if that'll actually affect anything.
This door is made of metal and appears to no one on.
We should return tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Wow. For nothing? Is it really tomorrow?
This door is made of metal.
Yeah, it's the apartment. Well, I can check out the harbor that I just unlocked. Right. Must be Measurehead then. then.
On second glance,
it's unfortunate for the unit.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
That's the cop instinct.
Smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection, hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamro are listed among the many It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus. Look how blurry the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk.
Honestly, I've done that. Just like, not
That's
even.
what you're doing with those photos over there? Good. This is probably not relevant to our case anyway. After all, we are not investigating.
The drawer slides shut.
Just looking at text without seeing anything. What's that? Seems. Oh, I can sell it. That passes time, I'm pretty sure. I think the healing items do occur, like, automatically.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side.
I don't need to call anyone yet. Though I guess this would be maybe where... No, that doesn't make sense.
Looks
Cool.
like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia. The service cloak issued to you by your station.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, I will shield you from the elements and give my life.
Let's see. Ooh, that actually is nothing but good stuff. Man, he looks awful. That cloak is not working with him at all. Emitting a low buzz. How did Jacket get up here? Oh, thank you. Check out the other way before I go farther that way.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. You need to rest.
Wow.
Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
If you must. But
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean.
Two
and their
failures.
sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Oh, I guess because my shit is so low.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, looks like he's about to smile.
why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though.
Did that do
You
anything?
stand and exit.
Who's Renee again? Was Renee the former soldier?
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone party.
That's probably me.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Yeah.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright.
And Kim, you are so cool with it. You're like the epitome of just rolling with the punches. Guess this is how my jacket got up here. Ooh, gloves. These. I'd rather have power than drugs, I think. A thermos. Damn, that's fucking huge. Oh, that's a walkway. I didn't realize. I'm gonna go talk to that dude. Yeah, let's go back before I continue on. I didn't know they were called thermoses when they were that big. I thought they were just like coffee pots, or I don't know. I guess that's the proper way of addressing them.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Mundi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, Everard, Everard.
Oh, that's the union boss.
Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen.
Damn.
Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
I think this is the first red check I've had.
The containers in the yard
Yeah.
are green in white. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Miss Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
That's interesting.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
I remember I was the runt of the class, but Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. We're on a strike.
See.
So no
I want to ask that.
Titus and his boys got into some drug. Oh, I'm not. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much, and I guess the boys.
Easy, Leo.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the word now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who. No, he already.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Pretty lady with a skin like those Bouet Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weak.
Oh, I didn't know that could just happen. Alright, when's the last save I had? Damn, here? Alright, I think I'll stop here. Once I figure out how to heal myself, I'll come back. Alright, good night, everyone.